Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. Fulham came into this game with a 3-game losing streak and they did not score a goal in those 3 games. Arsenal had just lost to West Ham at home, so both teams coming into the game needed a win. Arsenal will go ahead to score the first goal. Martinelli attacked the left-hand side, shot, saved by goalkeeper, but Saka was there to actually clean it up for 1-0 Arsenal. After that, it was all Fulham. Willian combined well with Kenny to the left-hand side, causing lots of problems for Ben White, who could not actually defend. They created many opportunities. However, Bassi was the one at the start of the equalizer. He muscled out Saka off the ball, passed the ball over to Willian, and Willian was able to connect yet again with Kenny, who would cross the ball, and Jimenez was at the end of the ball, beating in Kiwo to score for 1-1. Arsenal found it difficult. Iwobi was great. Willian was great, finding spaces in the midfield, creating problems for Arsenal. Arsenal was unable. Without the ball, Arsenal was bad. With the ball, Arsenal was unable to put two, 3 passes together. Odegaard unable to control the game, unable to find, that pace connecting with Saka. It wasn't there. Havertz was nowhere to be found. Out muscle. Even Rice was a shadow of himself. Balninya and Tom Kenny as central defensive midfielders for Fulham were just out. Amazing. They were dominant, helping their defensive line, creating problems for Arsenal to find, like passing lanes. They were actually just amazing all day long. Second half, I thought maybe Arteta will go ahead and make some changes. He did not make some changes. He waited till about 20 minutes, but it was too late because Arsenal had been having problems with corner kicks, and they conceded yet another goal on the corner kick, unable to clear the goal, and Fulham was there to poke it home for 2-1. Arsenal would make changes, bringing Jesus. Jesus was no better than Ketia, and Ketia was there. Although yes, we'll blame Ketia, we'll blame Jesus, but where was the service? There was basically no service because Arsenal in this game, they were unsuccessful stretching the field down the wings. We saw Saka miss a golden opportunity in the second half where the ball came onto him. He could have had a touch before even shooting. He chose to go with a one-timer, and he was just way above the bar or the goal. However, his game was not convincing at all, with no help for Ben White, and Ben White is somebody I've talked about earlier. He doesn't bring that much in offense, and if Odegaard cannot break defensive lines, then it's a problem for Arsenal. Also to the left, you have Havertz, totally different type of player with Xhaka who left. Last season, we saw Xhaka who dominate that left-hand side. That will help Martinelli to create some space for him. This season, if Martinelli struggles, part of the problem that he struggles is because of Havertz. Havertz is not the type of player that would like to go to the wings. He prefers running into the box as a false 9 and scoring. And we've seen him done that in previous games. But today, Fulham was just too good with their defensive shape. They were just amazing, shutting down Arsenal. Arteta said that this was their worst game of the season. And yes, if you watch the game apart from the goal Arsenal scored, they did not create many opportunities. They had 5 shots on target, scored 1 goal. Fulham had 4 shots on target, created more opportunities, they scored 2 goals. They exploited the weaknesses of Arsenal, which was down to the right with Ben White, and they were able to score that equalizer. They could have scored maybe more earlier than that, and then we saw that free kick that they had crashing the bar. We saw the great save from their goalkeeper from Raya. We saw the great save from Raya in the second half as well. So Fulham was just convincing. They were overwhelming, and even though they had lost 3 games without scoring a goal, they actually beat Arsenal convincing. Now Arsenal is 2 points off Liverpool. Liverpool has a game tomorrow of they actually 40 points together with Manchester City. Manchester City has a game in hand. It will be very difficult for Arsenal to chase these two teams if they don't actually go maybe to the transfer market and get a striker that will stay in the box, because Nketiah wants to roam around out of the box. Jesus the same, roams around after the box. You have to look for a box player that will sit in the box and exploit crosses, because they had some crosses that came and there was nobody actually diving into the ball or running towards the goal in order to make contact. Now thanks for watching. 19-5 presented to you by True Life.